resist.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it. This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
Need anything?
Might as well take it while you're here, eh?
Maybe I'll keep right here.
This is a place to forget one's troubles.
All the best takes from travellers and here.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Days like this.
I've no more fight left in these old bones.
A useful bauble, the ferry stone. 'Twill allow us to travel vast distances in an instant.
'Tis not an item to be squandered.
Mayhap I'll set out on my
here's
own
a welcome
adventures someday.
Take joys
If I
by
could,
the
I'd
handful
never
and
leave.
regrets by the pinch.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Craftsmanship.
That's it! I've had enough! Clear off!
But I've got the coin, I swear.
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it! Or I'll call the sentinels on you again! Are we clear?
The lad seemed rather ignorant of the world.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of exceptional craftsmanship. Alas, 'twould seem I can certainly procure the gold if you'd be kind enough to lend...
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer...
Come take a look. You'll be... Glad you did. Do come again.
Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Or could it be that you've reconsidered my request? Are you sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay you anon, you've my word.
Not you again! I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well, if you've got the gold, then you're welcome.
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you.
He seems a young man of decent character. I believe his promise to repay you was a genuine one.
Fancy a look at my...
Faring well, I hope.
I wonder what rumors tomorrow has in store.
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melve again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead. Splendid! Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? And so anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take part. Enough of my lecturing. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We've a delivery to make, 'twould seem.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
You'll like to run into some monsters? Should the cart be assailed, 'twill be your job to...
Somehow my feet always carry me here.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Falls on me to resolve this.
This ox cart's bound for Melve. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Almost my bed cord out and I shake things up.
There's got to be something fun to do.
Oh, I got to keep moving. Lest I fall asleep.
Time to be heading home.
Here already. Travelling by ox carts was a welcome change.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Grey matter requires a little stimulation.
Always a pleasure.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above. I'll sleep like a log tonight.
This day bring delights new and old.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Do come again.
You'll have to excuse me. I have a job to attend to.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
I see you favor the Vanguard, Master.
Know you of the brine? Monsters they are, what haunt the deep. Shallow waters are safe, but venture somewhere as deep as you are, becoming a feast for the brine isn't a pretty... The other day, they ill favor living alongside the people. I understand their reluctance.
Once in the last hour.
focus. My shift's only just begun.
Here, I can enjoy my own company.
My bed.
My feet always lead me here.
I've not much to offer you, sir, I fear.
This year's crops aren't faring so well.
A good merchant knows the trade is about.
Is there aught I can do for you? I would gladly offer you any aid I can.
One never can have too many of these.
Have you need of me?
Aye. Hail, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. Here's what I need from you. A basque of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to... I've prepared some explosive casks. Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? 'Tis a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion.
We'd best report back.
It's this way.
My back, sorry!
Have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
It's this way.
Oh.
I'll have this fixed up in time for supper.
Time to get back to...
That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort. Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of... With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose... But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. You must make sure your aim good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside...
A single jar of poison ought to send those saurians packing. Only do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Words worth hearing. Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
Where are you going?
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps, in any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd go strong.
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
A job well done.
That was over in a trice. Where to next?
going?
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. Really now, what are you doing?
'Tis folly to pick quarrels with beasts.
Very well. I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it.
My gadgets are at your disposal.
Well done. Might we remove this hindrance somehow? I can attack if need be. Might I be of assistance? Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Why don't we go take a look?
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
True enough.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Prepare yourself! This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
Not of a mind to fight today, Arisen.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
That's just what I was thinking. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I ought to report.
sure I can handle this.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Tis a remarkable treasure we've found.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Shall not stand
I'm gonna... At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows. True enough.
Come on, have at it.
A fine display of skill.
Focus. Battle continues.
Not a bad idea.
Get on! I shall propel you into the air.
Let me be the one to collect it.
Must be the treat. The townspeople.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes. All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen. Are you fit to travel? The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
My thanks. Where would I be without you, Arisen?
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I've got a good feeling about this.
Goblins, Master!
There are no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
This ends here!
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Point right there.
Efficiency at its best.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
As a matter of fact, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And? I've no objections.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb. 'Tis too great a task to be tackled alone, but I've no doubt we can see it done if we combine our strength. Might I be of assistance?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me!
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
Would you mind coming over here? I have done no damage.
When their skulls are smashed beyond repair. I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. There is a rumour whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
A profitable endeavor.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward, and you're like to stumble ere long.
Over here, if you please.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I've a knack for gathering items, and
Good evening, Arisen. I hope my magic served you well.
The presence of a single mage can turn the tide of battle. Delighted to meet you. The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. 'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vin go to waste.
Seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance, by all means, lead the way.
The Arisen decides our path.
The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Useful ingredients to be gathered here, old ranger.
No harm. The Arisen has been torched. Quick, douse the flames!
With this, my magic are yours to wield.
A flesh wound. I can handle that. Oh, just a moment. My magics are at your disposal.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Not a bad idea.
Like this.
This way, if you please. Saved again. I'll redeem myself yet.
I'll make a living if I get myself in
Today.
I've got wares of every ilk. It isn't an easy life, but I enjoy the travel. Hope to see you again ere long.
Well, it takes two to make a sale, and this cellar had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Your most priority is to douse those flames.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen! 'Tis a pleasure to serve you, Master.
Over here! As it happens, there's a more direct route to our destination from here. I'll lead the way. A passage here? Truly, there are secrets around every corner.
Pray, keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
Behold how the stars shine, Master.
Indeed, you are correct. Wolves, if I've ever seen them.
I'll be feeling the scars of that battle for some time yet.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Take the spirit!
I merely did as duty demands.
Not a bad idea.
Things will resurrect as long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not. We'll only smash every last one.
Stop! Think you can run? Think you can run?
Seems your luck's run out, and mine's looking up. Run all you
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combats.
Lucky us. That's what This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. Look here. A path. Is it safe, I wonder?
I have a feeling 'tis best left untravelled. Am I the only one? Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Strike! Fire fury!
You may depend upon me.
My aim is true.
Run! I enjoy the chase.
We are to retreat, then?
I'll get that for you.
Together, we are indomitable.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt. We've got problems!
Run so far!
This bow is drawn to women as a moth to a flame.
It's a tendency we might exploit, though to do so would be to court danger.
The behemoth will soon topple.
I shall lead the charge!
This spell will empower you with elemental magic. Master, we ought to quit the field ere the option is taken from us. When our curatives run out, we're done for. None of our number is unconscious. Ah, how do you like that?
This brute has quite the temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand. How amazing! I really thought we'd done it for a moment there.
The simplest strategy that our foes use. Knock its feet out from under it and strike ere it recovers.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone, but together, I think we can manage it.
I have underestimated this foe. Time to heal up. Hold just a moment.
Our foe is thrown off balance.
Let us finish this! Bring the beast down!
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Now that is a surprise.
Come on, put up a fight. Where do you think you're going?
Could you come over here?
Where do you think you're going, eh? Where do you think you're going, eh?
Come on then.
Let's dance. Feast your eyes on this!
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later. Another battle so soon! We only just pulled through the last one. My magics are at your disposal.
Focus. The battle continues.
Not a bad idea.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Was I asleep? It was a strange dream I was having. I cannot thank you enough.
Stand firm. You must not let down your guard, even for a moment.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
If we're to destroy this, 'twill have to be from the other side.
Plainly speaking, 'tis a bother.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Here already?
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the journey to Melv? Splendid! You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters.
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
Right you are.
Gather round,
treat your ears to a tale, boy.
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather little in the way of spending money. Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next we meet. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
The world could use more places like this.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command. I've a knack for gathering items. I'll keep this close, in memory of you, Arisen.
Prod me if you must, Master, but... It was an honour to lend my curative arts to your...
Never did I dream you would grow so mighty, Arisen. What marvellous ill fortune that I should suffer you twice.
Hail, Arisen. Do you remember me, perchance? My, you're back. And not a day too soon.
How might I be...
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Welcome. Well met.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure. Have you business with the guild, sir? Should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I swear I won't ever sleep better.
Come take a look. You'll be glad.
How'd you did? Always a pleasure.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame.
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So if we... Check the price. Just remember, misers die early deaths. Hope to see you again.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Maybe I'll keep right here.
Swapping stories is
I'm
one
the
of
spirit
life's
of a woman
great
half my
pleasures.
age.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Interested? Go on, have a look. Pleasure doing business with.
My back's not acting up today.
trade favours the patient, I always say.
Always another errand to see to.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Need anything? Many thanks. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
I'll need to replenish my stock before long.
Look as long as you please.
I don't know what to do.
Get up to today.
Something smells.
What do you think? Does
Bit bland. What can I throw in?
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares with
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. "'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Well met, sir.
Time, this place.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? I thank you, Your Majesty. The first is Trevo Mine. Next is Half Village. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers.
Off we go then. There are beasts to be slain.
We ought take the time to evaluate our fighting strength and equipment before setting out.
Hasn't anyone got coin to spend?
Welcome.
My ledger.
Well met.
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
Well met, sir. Nothing's harder than living an honest life.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
is quiet about.
Peruse at your leisure.
Nothing's harder than living an honest life.
Sometimes all you need's a moment to think.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit. Monster's really scary. I've never seen one.
Look as long as you please.
I'd like a quiet life, if I live to a ripe old age.
What was it I had planned for the morrow?
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life. A stroll ought to clear my mind, son.
Welcome and well met.
Perhaps this theorem will provide some insight. Always sets me to thinking, this place.
Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit. Wish I could go on an adventure.
Welcome and well met.
At last, the puzzle begins to take shape.
Not much going on.
It is nice to see everyone out and about. This is my favourite place in all the
Look
town.
as long as you please.
Gotta be somewhere to make some quick calls.
It's on me to bear what younger shoulders can't. Peruse at your leisure.
Always another errand to see to.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Welcome and well met.
Hey, Apple, buy me a farm.
It's on me to bear what younger shoulders
That'll
can't.
be the day.
There's got to be something fun to do.
Not a care in the world, just as it should be.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Prayer's a waste of time. No one's
Look as long as you please.
Hey, Apple, buy me a farm.
You are utterly infuriating.
It is in fate's hands now.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads? Just... Bite the hour?
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
Though our foes were familiar, our tactics were most novel. 'Twas an edifying journey, all in all.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Neglect my legs to sweep the dust before sleep. I had a helping hand. What's got you in?
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master story.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Let me be the one to collect it.
I wonder what rumors the morrow has in store.
"'Tis a chest. Let us hope it contains aught of worth."
Seems my feet always lead me here.
How vast the sea is.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Will nothing exciting ever?
I suppose there can be no harm in...
Well met! This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours.
I don't like it here. Oh, stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Few can afford perpetual. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for many thanks? Ah, hold on a moment, sir. You see, one of the children we care for, Malcolm his name is. This building's very old. Might I impose on you to...
We won't get far with naught to go on. We'd best ask around, see what we can find out.
Right you are.
This is a place of prayer.
Is there aught I can...
What teachings might salve the people's woes? My prayers will surely be rewarded in the hereafter.
Why must I suffer so?
Prayer alone cannot win us this battle.
I'll get that for you.
Wished were always looked.
My bed.
What should I do?
And I shan't resist.
I'm dead tired.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me. I would fain... My militants here.
Point. There's no way out of this.
This head's rolling up the wall today.
Say, I've noticed you walking around. If I were you, I'd pay a visit to the jail next, if you haven't already. The place is full of unsavory characters. I should know. I was a
On my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
What should I do? What to do? I've no mother or father to... I wanted to get them a present to say thank you. The problem is, do you think you could help me? For true. I'm sure you'll find they're pretty... Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whom all you have to do is find a silver stone. But there's the problem. Would you find a silver stone and bring for true? I'll be waiting. Oh, I can't find a silver stone, eh? They're hard to find, aren't they?
Better mind than mine to solve this.
The crops is benefit and an exhausting day it's been. I'm quite sure that ox carts don't run so late at night.
What do you want to talk?
All that fuss, and nary a coin to show for it.
Oi, keep your...
I don't feel safe here. Now this is a conundrum.
Malcolm, don't know why he bothered. It is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
What might you need?
Got a hankering. Well met. This here, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the goods. Keep those orders coming. This fear...
There are you. Useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Dubious characters might lurk anywhere.
Can't make a living if I get myself in.
Today,
At the end of my
Barely
rope.
scraping by.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
The hours seem to fly.
What to do? Got to try and stay awake.
Oh, could use a rest.
Oh, I can't find a... They're hard to find.
My greens.
Best watch it.
I sleep on my woe, mate. Don't bother talk. If I sleep.
The other day, I chanced to see her. Now, that's not so strange, and rightly so, as it turned out to be a young boy. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think their faces may match.
I can't go on like this.
I've troubles enough.
Ho there. Faring all right? I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Is it true? I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen. Just be sure you play your part well. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's...
Where could... Perhaps you could try asking the other children.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from... Maybe he was hoping to find something shy.
You will suffer for this. True faith must come from the spirit. Can't we make our own?
Is we were supposed to go explore? Wish he'd woken me up. I was really...
Shall we be off? We've a report to make.
What's the tunes myself?
Anything could be lurking here.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned... Come, I fear there's not... Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the... Look, there, a hole. There is naught to be done, but let us make haste.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Surely this is a jest. All that effort for so little gain?
Rarely have I felt so empty. Let me get that.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I booked, sir.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We're to be guided to our destination. Let's try to follow along.
Right you are.
Let us see what you're made of.
Over here. Come look.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulate. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about...
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your... Let's investigate this place.
It's quite the collection of tomes.
This place is amazing.
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
The book's nest.
last! I thought we'd never find one.
Our collection grows.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
How are we to get through this door?
This place, my spirit.
I must be grateful.
I need not strive to know the unknowable.
Must the wind blow my fur every which way? I'd sooner be home.
Nice place, this.
Oh, is everyone
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words... You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
To press on. There's much needs doing.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
As long as you think that's acting up today.
Hi. Would you care to join me? I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here. Say, you're not from round here, are you? Are you a traveler? Have you seen many places? How I envy you. This city is all I know. I long to learn more of the outside world. She's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond the palace walls. But that only makes me question her judgment all the more. After all, if the world truly is so perilous, what of the lives of our people? They must be fraught with uncertainty, subject to harsh conditions. It seems unfair that I alone should be shielded from that reality. But listen to me waffling on. My apologies, friend. Thank you for indulging me.
What do you think? Does this...
Fancy a look at my wares?
This is a place to forget one's troubles. Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
'Twould allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
Same as the one at
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I'm in fine fettle today.
my stock before long.
Right. I'm nodding off where I stand.
Wolves! There!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Good work!
Perhaps you might join the fight yourself?
Splendid.
Now there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt something.
Now that is a surprise.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Look at it! The beast can scarce stand. A well-placed strike ought to send it gazing skyward.
Attack or end this foe. Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer bitter defeat.
Seems we've worn out our foe. We'll not find a better moment to seize its arm and bring it crashing down. I could use some help.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
A reckless opponent makes breathing great.
Master, watch out!
I'll redeem myself.
I'll put an end to this foe, Master.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. A cavern! Of all things! It seems undisturbed. Mayhap we'll be the first ones to explore it.
It is an exciting discovery. We ought not to lose our place.
As planned.
Consider me your bulwark.
Where do you think you're going, eh?
Stop! Go on! Run! I ain't going to
Get back here. When I get my hands on you, you're in for a...
It's the home.
Get back here.
This one's shaking.
Watch your footing, Master. Losing your balance on an incline this sharp could be perilous.
Priority is to douse those flames. You're in fine form today, Arisen.
A few more victories like that, we'll have them running for the hills.
You scared.
Everyone has their own reasons for doing battle. But that doesn't make it any easier to join the fray.
Right you are. You must cleanse yourself of that oil, post haste.
Come out. Come on. Have at you.
This is how it ends.
Saved again. I'll redeem myself yet. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Tis an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence.
Come to think of it, something to note. None of our number are trained in the healing arts.
'Tis worth considering. A mage with knowledge of the curative arts could be our barrier to its life and death.
Why, 'tis a treasure in the truest sense.
How exciting. My heart is fit to burst.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Why must we walk the forest tonight?
We shall have to be all the more wary till sunup casts the shadows away.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new I only hope your memories of our journey are as fond.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my care, Arisen.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen. Are you fit to travel?
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
It would seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Suppose I'd better get to work.
Clean and tidy. What else needs doing?
A short rest, then I'll be off.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone. They're hard to find, aren't they?
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of...
Here I can enjoy my own company.
Lots to do.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fair. All right on the roads, despite the hour? You know where to find.
Would you mind coming over here?
Look as long as you please.
My stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
We have reached our destination.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone any. Oh, just say, aren't you? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father, not to say I'm unhappy, I want to tell them. Oh, it's so shiny.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
Oh, it's...
On to the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Look as long as you please.
Always sets me to thinking.
Somewhere to make some
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
Such worn out gear. Interested in my wares?
Seems my feet always.
I can't wait to see what the day holds. New day,
Fancy
new
it for my
chances.
wares?
Go on, have a look. Many thanks.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
A grand adventure awaits us. I just know.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes. This piece will make a fine souvenir. We meet again, Arisen. What marvelous ill fortune.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time...
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price... Just what I was waiting for! Welcome to Bjorn's armor, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. Oh, catch your eye? Just say the word. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look? Onto the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last spied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Hoi, friend! Have you any time for me today? There's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring these streets, and I wanted to share it with you. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, it was a revelation. For it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon by my mother? I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and to achieve it with all that my heart desires. I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch in her face in order to appease her. Looking at this box, it fills me with courage. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant to be wheeled about as she pleases. 'Tis something I obtained of my own will. Here is the last of the gold I owe you. Pray forgive me for making you wait for it. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll see each other, though I feel sure we shall in time. Perhaps sooner than we might think. Till then, take care, friend.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
Indeed, you are correct.
Go on, have a look.
I see our goal has changed.
Interested in my ware? Pleasure doing business.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
That looks promising.
First impressions count for much. If you like, I can recommend you a new hairstyle or manner of face paint. Hope to see you again. Good day, sir.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Prince of Persia fans have been waiting nearly 13 years.
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is...
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, and by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from?
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then. Aye, got some coin to spare your humble stories. Much appreciated. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate it.
Tis good to see people in such
Time to be heading home.
Might as well hang about.
Lots to do.
I've got hold of the enemy.
Have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
Understood. We can ill afford to rush headlong into battle.
The enemy slows. Perhaps we have tired them out.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Arisen, are you all right?
I refuse to accept this.
This foe is nigh unstoppable. We've an opening. Focus your attack.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
It's easily done.
Accept this.
Let us see what you're made of. Quite the view from up here. Let me see how high I can must not happen again.
To have grown just as weary as we.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
Strike fast, and our quarry shall fall.
Most effective.
My patience wears.
We would do well to keep you high ground when fighting on an incline. It will make overpowering our foes all all together now. The attack has won.
Strike fast and true, and our bodies shall fall.
Don't follow me. Prepare yourself.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait right there.
Is unbalanced.
There is no better time to strike.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Master, hold down!
Whatever takes you need, I shall gladly oblige. Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid?
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
There, Master! Harpies!
We have no means of exploiting our enemies.
Steal yourself!
You must wake! On my way.
Thank you.
Have no fear. Everything will be all right.
Mercy!
I merely did everything to commands. Splendid. I recommend a swift retreat. Enemy slowly. Perhaps we can try them out.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
End this foe.
What's most effective?
The Arisen has been turned.
I shall fly to your aid, Master.
Let us see what you're made
is not yet done.
When embraced, this hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
I've got hold of the enemy. I am grateful to you.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Our foe appears to have grown just as weary as we.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
It is easily done.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Prolonged battle. This foe both stamina and excess. Well done. must assess the situation. How many of us are still left?
You're not like the fallen formation. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
Living's hard, but dreams are cruel.
Master, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going without rest.
Phantoms are upon us!
Only the most effective against it.
Ward fell from the beast as if breathing his last. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. These people will be easily defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Douse the flames! The fort is too late!
I'm all for swapping store. But perhaps another night I can scarce keep my eyes open.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality. Such a magnificent tap. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to... Shall I lead you to the location nearest here? I know of nothing that demands your immediate notice.
Master, idle chatter shan't do our cause any good. This party is fit for adventure.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. 'Tis the time of day when cities and towns hum. 'Tis really coming down.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift. Follow me, then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
Come on, then.
Think you can run?
Be numbed. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. So we've finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it.
Do not just... Bear! I'm coming to your aid!
It is vital you remain level-headed.
Come on, put up a fight. Get back here. Where do you think you're going, eh?
For a moment I thought I'd met my end. Oh, my thanks to you, Marissa.
It is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen. Tis a pleasure to meet you.
It is pleasantly cool here, what with the canopy overhead.
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
It seems they bear us ill will!
No means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns! Unless you've any objections, Arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near...
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my...
I've an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? Follow me, if you would. Here we are.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
Lee! How did this happen? We must defend their cargo! They're a tenacious lot.
Prepare yourself! Our task is complete.
I thank you for coming to... And what luck!
Let us proceed to the next location. On to the nearest location. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
We shall be ill prepared for battle if we rest overmuch. Where the fighter? Their ilk are deadly at close range. We must remain vigilant.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Words worth hearing.
Magic are at your disposal. Wait, right there.
Seems your luck's run out.
And mine. Look better on me.
Decent call here about. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early clipping gets the worm, as they say.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall... My master from beyond the rift seeks the self-same item we just delivered. Would you mind coming over here?
Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
Oh, methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Go charging off the boat.
Don't be such a worry, Warp. I know what I'm doing.
Nicely done.
Nice of you to say so.
Pray, follow me.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
We ought to have no trouble on the journey ahead.
You have my support. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Here's a welcome sight.
This ox cart's back. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
What's on it all?
Fine.
Poison is a nasty affliction.
My patience wears thin.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Still a while to go and finish.
Well, this isn't good.
I shan't resist.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look? Onward. Our work is not yet done.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both rob-
We must rest, though the sun...
Here at the inn, we also I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both rob- myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Ah, how I've longed.
Open your eyes, everyone. It is dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Shall we get underway?
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds.
I've not much to say at the moment. 'Tis vexing to fall so short in... You look upon me so expectantly. Are we acquainted? What marvelous ill fortune